I'm Alice. Pleasure to meet you. I'll just wait with you.
Thank you, but I'll manage.
Wait! How do we get in touch? First time I saw you, I knew I had to meet you.
The Age of Adaline is not your typical romantic movie. Blake Lively plays a woman who has stayed 29 years old for almost 8 decades. And when she falls in love, her secret is threatening to be revealed. The movie comes out next Friday, but fans of the Game of Thrones are going to certainly recognize her love interest. Actor Michiel Huisman joins us from our studios in downtown Toronto. Great to have you on the program. I saw the movie earlier this week, and you know what I thought, Michiel? I was like, this is a very magical movie. There was something about it that was a lot of fun to watch, and it really pulled me in. What was it like for you?
Thank you so much, first of all. Well, it was, for me, it was an amazing opportunity to work on a movie like this with such an amazing cast. You mentioned Blake Lively playing Adaline, but my dad, for example, is played by no one less than Harrison Ford, and Blake's daughter is played by Ellen Burstyn. It was amazing to be a part of that.
And to move away from, let's say, the typical romantic movies we see, there's this wonderful sort of twist to it. Is the fact that Adaline doesn't age either, and you start off, and I don't want to give it away here, but there's this great thing where you and your love interest with her leads to all sorts of questions for her too. A really interesting plot twist.
Thanks. Yeah, Adaline has found the fountain of youth, so to speak. But this movie plays with that theme very originally and turns it around, I think, and turns it into something that's really a burden. And because of the fact that she doesn't age anymore, Adaline leads a very solitary life, and it's up to my character Ellis to try and break through the walls that she has put up around herself.
Your career is really blowing up these days. You've got this movie coming out, but of course, folks in Canada will have seen the Game of Thrones premiere earlier this week. You, of course, play the consort to the Dragon Queen. Nashville, Orphan Black. You've done modeling as well. It's got to be hard to keep up with it all.
Well, I'm so happy with the opportunities that I'm getting at the moment, and it's a great time for me. Adaline stays in one period for a long time. If I would have to pick a moment to freeze time, then maybe now is a good moment.
And in Game of Thrones, we know that a lot of times the characters get killed off. Are you at all concerned about your own character?
Oh my God, if there's one character that risks getting killed off, it's mine. So, the credo of the show and of my character really is Valar Morghulis, which means all men must die. So I'm totally expecting it will happen at some point.
And just quickly, what's next for you now? What's the next project?
Well, I'm about to wrap up a movie that I shot for the last 2 months. So I'm going to finish it in New York next week. It's called 222. It's a thriller, I'd say, and after this, I'm going to do another movie, and then take it from there.
Michiel Huisman coming to us from downtown Toronto. Age of Adaline opening up in theaters on April the 24th. Listen, I know you're Dutch, so I'll say tot ziens, and thanks so much for this.
Dankjewel.